Emotions are universal. That's true. That is definitely true. It's something that came into my mind today, but it's something I knew about for years. This is something I thought of for the first time when I spoke to a therapist back in like I think 2021 or 2022. I don't completely remember. But it wasn't even for therapy at all. It was just so that I could help this therapist with their own book. They were writing a biography about their life, and that was one of the things that came to my mind as I was helping them with their book and outlining and things like that. Is yeah. And
Okay.
feelings is usually where people are going to relate to the most. You know, a lot of people's lives are like pretty unique, but the feelings that people go through in life is usually very similar.
Yeah, it's universal. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the number one factor right there is
Oh, that's good too.
yeah.
Yeah, because no matter where we're from, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
People experience sadness, madness,
This
anger,
anger.
rejection, abuse.
Yeah.
Like
We all
people experience.
experience it, yeah.
Yeah,
It,
that's
but
right.
it's in different ways, but we all experience that.
I love it.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
then
put that.
yeah.
Feelings
That's
are universal.
emotions are universal. And the main point I wanted to say about that is hitting rock bottom. Everyone has that feeling of hitting rock bottom. It's just that the circumstances are different. Someone's rock bottom could be being broke, having no money in the bank. Another person's rock bottom could be losing a loved one, but it's the exact same feeling. But the main reason why I'm mentioning this and why I'm saying this right now is because of literally what I went through today. Today, I felt so much anxiety from work. I don't know why. I can't really explain it at times. I guess anxiety could be somewhat of a disorder or whatever, or like a mental health thing, but sometimes I just have anxious days and I don't know how to control it sometimes. So I wasn't feeling myself today. And this what led to my connection between myself and my characters, because the way I felt on my job today is probably how my character Kian feels as he's living in the farmland, especially since he's a prince and supposed to be living in a kingdom. So this is why I want to go back to that, and I start off with emotions are universal, because I could use my experience, my anxiety, how I feel about my job, how I feel about work in general, being in a place that you don't want to be at, and feeling the way I feel about being around people or a place I don't want to be at the time or at the moment. I could use that to implement that type of feeling to my character, especially since he's going through a same type of feeling, even though it's a different circumstances. So that's the main message I want to present to you is you could use your life experience to generate ideas for your story. It could be used for conversations, the emotions that your characters go through, even though it's a different circumstances. Like I said, you probably felt that type of emotion before, and that's why you probably having your character feels those type of emotions. A lot of times we subconsciously or consciously have our characters relate to ourselves or the people we know in our life. So your life experience is honestly the foundation of your story ideas for the most part. Whether it's intentional or not intentional, that tends to be the case. Lean towards that. Lean towards your life experience whenever you feel stuck in a particular scene, whenever you feel stuck about a character, who they are. Think about why you even created that character in the first place. Maybe it's something within yourself that you found that helped you create that character. Maybe it's something you see in another person. Whatever it is, use that to further develop your character, develop your scene, develop the plot, whatever you need it for. Because at the end of the day, your story is really just a form of expression of yourself, of who you are, what you believe in, what your thoughts on certain circumstances and worlds and things like that. It's really just an art form, an expression of yourself, of who you are internally to your core. But yeah, that's really the main points I want to mention in this video. When it comes to how your life relates to your story, how your emotions relate to your characters, the connection between reality and fantasy, your imagination. I just want to tap into it a little bit just because of myself today and how I felt and how my characters are going through a similar feeling with their circumstances. And yeah, that's why people say, it's great to journal, document your life, document how you're feeling in certain days, how you feel about certain events, things like that, because that could help out. Not even just for like, oh, monetary reasons and if you want to publish your story, but it can also help with your mental health as well. So yeah, try that if you need to, of course. Or you could try talking to someone in regards to these type of things, right? That's what therapists are for. That's what accountability partners are for. That's what friends are for. That's what family is for. And that's how they end up in stories as well. So it's good source material, like I've been saying. But yeah, I hope this is relatable. I hope this resonates with you. Yeah, if you want to work with me or talk about your outline, talk about your story, if you're still feeling stuck, feel like you need ideas to complete your outline, you could click on the video. It's going to be here or here, and it will explain my consultation calls, and we'll see if we'll be able to work together to complete your outline. But yeah, like I said, if you have an experience that is always being stuck with you for the longest time as part of your core being, it's probably going to be something that's going to be part of your story some way, somehow, subconsciously or not. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.